Good morning. It is Tuesday, March 30th, 2021, and I'm back here for Bed Talk 265. And today we're talking about fear. Actually, our deepest fear, not fears, but our deepest fear. And that may sound familiar to you. You may have heard that phrase, and I'm sure you have, because it is often quoted, but often misquoted or misattributed. More often than not, you will hear this quote or part of a quote. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. And it actually goes on. Many people attribute that to Nelson Mandela, a speech he gave many years ago. But in fact, it was really not him that said it. In fact, there's a movie, Coach Carter, where they use this quote and they say this is from Nelson Mandela. It is from his speech, but actually, this quote, the full quote, comes from Marianne Williamson. And I won't read you the whole quote. It is beautiful. I encourage you to go find it. But the key phrase I want to talk about today from Marianne Williamson is this: our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. Now, a lot of times people say that makes no sense. But the truth is, it is fear. We are most fearful of all that we are deep down inside. See, we say that we fear failure, but the fear of failure is really because there's so much more inside of us. I think we really fear failing at something that's beneath us or not all that we are. We are so incredibly talented, smart, and powerful when we are willing to be our authentic selves. And see, that's the real root of the deepest fear. Yes, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure when we are our most authentic self. And it is terrifying to be our authentic self. And here's a simple reason why that I will leave you with today. When you are something other than your authentic self, when you put on all those masks and pretend, when you are engaged in living the imposter syndrome, people will judge you. Absolutely, because people judge you either way, but they're judging the fake you. They're judging the mask of you. They're judging the pretend of you. That hurts. It stings, but it doesn't wreck us. Our fear is that if we live our lives as our most authentic self, we will be rejected, and some people will. But our fear is that we can't handle the rejection of who we truly are. So we continue to pretend and wear masks so that people can only reject the fake us. I was recently on a call with about 20 people talking about what they'd like to change in their life. And nearly every one of them talked about some version of living a more authentic life, showing up as who they really are, even knowing who they really are, and allowing people around them to see them. They have fear of losing people in their life if they do that. They have fear of the judgment. So just notice that tingling, that whisper in the distance in your ear and in your brain and in your heart. That's your authentic self saying, I'm here, I'm ready when you are. But our fear is deep. And here's the message: you're going to be judged either way. The question is, do you want to be judged on who you pretend to be or your most authentic you? Think about it. Share your thoughts and comments. And just remember, you are more powerful than you ever imagined, that you are powerful beyond measure, and that your authentic self is not only wanted, but it is needed in this world today. That's it for today. Keep taking care of yourself and everyone around you, and by all means, stay connected.